Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make bone broth from leftover rotisserie chicken carcasses. So this is what the finished product is. I canned these jars of chicken broth up last week. See the seal, that's sealed. So I pressure canned them to use for another time. And that's what I plan on doing with this batch that I'm going to make today. So bone broth is very good for you. It is a superfood. It's high in it has a high concentration of minerals. It has collagen, which helps heal the gut lining, which is the center of your immune system. It reduces inflammation in the gut as well. I like to make my bone broth in the crock pot. It's just easier. So I have my crock pot here with, it doesn't look pretty, but with the chicken carcasses. I picked all the meat off the bones. And I'm just going to add some aromatics to the pot just to give a little bit more flavor. So this is, some people call the Trinity. It's celery, onion, and carrots, and I have bay leaf too. So I'm just going to put that in as well. You don't even have to chop the onion. That's just some leftover onion we had. Sometimes I just put a whole onion in with the skin and everything. It won't hurt. Then you just cover with water. I like to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. This is some homemade apple cider vinegar that I made a couple months ago. I'm not sure if you can see the mother in there. I foraged some apples in a local park, and I made applesauce with the apples, but all the peels I put in a jar with some water, and it turned into this beautiful apple cider vinegar. I like to add a splash of apple cider vinegar just because the vinegar helps leach out the minerals from the bones. And you'll see that after cooking this for a couple of hours, I like to do it for at least 24 hours, the bones will be really brittle and very soft. You can mush them, break them with your hands very easily. So I add a little bit of the vinegar, and now I'm going to add a little bit of salt. You could add any kind of seasoning you like. Sometimes I like to add black peppercorns or rosemary, but you do have to strain it, and it's just easier for me to strain it with bigger pieces. So I've started leaving out the peppercorns because they would get into the stock, and it just starts to become inconvenient. So I put the crock pot on low, and then I'm going to cover it up and leave it for at least 24 hours. Then I'm going to shut it off. Once it's cool, I'll drain it, and then I'll refrigerate it overnight, skim off the fat, and then I will heat it up and put it in my mason jars and pressure can it to use for another time. So that is the easy way to make bone broth. You can use any kind of leftover veggies you have. The more, the better, the healthier it'll be. So I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.